What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Heavy Metal Garage. Yesterday I made a short. I didn't want it to be as short as it was about possibly shutting down my channel. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give in to that crap. You know, I mean, I didn't go on YouTube for, oh, look what I did. Look what I did. I won this award. I won that award. No, I did it because there were like-minded people who like to build models. That's what it started out to be for me. And then it just kind of, like I said in my short, it's just kind of like a high school clique. You got these guys are buddies, these guys are buddies, you know. And like I said, I asked two simple questions. One, never used 3D printed parts before. What do I have to do for prep? The second one, how do I grow my channel? I know I've always said I don't care about likes and all that stuff, but kind of, I wouldn't mind growing my channel a little bit, you know. I got 200 and some subscriptions. I've been on here for a while. That doesn't seem like a whole lot for the time I've been on YouTube. I don't make videos every day. I work like a lot of us do. I get that. You know, uh, sometimes I just don't feel like making videos. If that's a factor in it, well, I guess that's my problem. You know, but what really kind of bugged me is I've always promoted this community, man. I've always been, hey, this community is great. You guys are awesome. You know, and I ask two simple questions. I don't ask anything from anybody. I don't ask, hey, send me model kits, send me parts, send me this, send me that. I don't ask for any of that. People do it, great. They don't, I don't care. You know? I mean, it'd be nice. I see other people, oh, unboxing of this, and they got shitloads of model kits and shitloads of parts and blah, blah, blah. And, okay, that'd be nice. But I don't ask for that. Most thing I ask for is advice. Hey, how do I do this? How do I do that? This so-called great community can't even answer a question. And my short got 173 views. My video got 14. Really? Like fucking really? So you know what? I don't care. I'll continue to make videos. You guys like them, you like them. You don't, you don't. I don't really give a shit. I don't mean to be a dick, but this is just it's ridiculous. We're supposed to promote people and help people grow in this hobby. Give them advice. Hey, what can I do to make my paint better? Oh, hey, brother, do this, this, and this. So one guy asks a couple of questions and there's fucking crickets, man. Nobody can take the time out to answer a simple freaking question. But they can go on here and show off all the, oh, I got this stash ad and what'd you buy Wednesdays and blah, 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 blah. And I got this new shit from this guy and I got this stuff from this guy. And, these guys skip through the tulips holding hands and. But you can't answer two simple questions? Yeah, that's why I'm a little pissed off. But you know what? It's fine. I'm still going to continue to make videos. I'm doing a buddy build with my grandson. He enjoyed that video. I'll make the video when we have more progress with that, with him in it. I'll make videos because I enjoy this hobby. I've loved model building since I was probably freaking 10 years old. And I'll continue to do it as long as the good Lord allows me to do it. As long as my eyes can see and my hands work, I'll build models. They may not be as good as the rest of you, but you know what? They're mine. Never built for other people, I mean, to hear, hey man, that looks good, it's nice, it is. It's nice to have acknowledgement for what you do. But I've never, ever, built for what other people want. I'll never build for a show. Honestly, I don't think my models are good enough for shows, and if they are, great. If they're not, I don't care. They're great to display on my shelf and for me to enjoy. People can think what they want. People probably out there going, oh, he's just being a whine ass and whatever. Think what you want, I don't care. Never really have cared what people thought about me. That's what makes me so likable. But when we hear this, oh, this is a great community, great community, great community, One guy asks a couple different questions and fucking crickets. But then the next five guys, oh, so and so sent me this, and look at all this big box of stuff I got, and blah, blah, you know. So that's what we focus on, material possessions, rather than help somebody grow. That's what you guys all say, oh, well, let's grow this hobby, let's help everybody in the hobby grow. Except for that guy, because he has two questions, and, you know, for some reason none of us feel compelled to answer those questions, and, you know. So fine, I'll figure it out on my own. If I fail, oh well. I failed before in my life, ain't the first time. If I succeed, yeah, good on me. But I'm not gonna give anybody the satisfaction of just leaving this channel. I'm not gonna give anybody that satisfaction. You know, it sucks that I have to make a video like this and have to rant like this. Cause that's not normally me. I'm normally a really positive person, upbeat, you know. But I'm just tired of seeing all these people, you know. Like I said, I got seems like daily people get shit in the mail from other people or whatever, you know. Oh, look at my pretty model that I had on the table and won 5 awards for, and you know. Okay, great. But a guy asks for advice to maybe he can have a model like that, but nobody can answer it. Nobody can help him out. That supposedly we're here to help everybody grow and help grow this hobby and grow the community. But this guy, this man asks, hey, how can I grow my channel? How can I make my channel better to help me grow in the community? You know, how can I use these 3D printed parts to make my models better? So much for helping the community, huh? And helping grow the hobby. And helping people grow in the hobby. Yeah, that's a bunch of crap, isn't it? Oh, it's not. I mean, it's not a bunch of crap if you're, you know, one of the chosen few that, you know. And kind of like high school. You got the jocks and then you got the non-jocks. The jocks all stick together and, you know, help each other pee and whatever else they do. Everybody else just has to suffer because the jocks get all the accolades and all the, oh, they play football, so they're special. That's how I feel this is being. Oh, they build, you know, great models and perfect paint, and it polishes up nice, and they wire this and they add that detail and that. Oh, they're just great. Here, I'll send them 30 fucking model kits. Oh, this guy struggles to do this and this and this, and you know, doesn't make content every single freaking day. His paint jobs aren't stellar. You know, he struggles to do stuff and asks for advice, and we can't help him. Yeah. So that's great. I see how it is. And it's all good. But I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be right here. And I'll still make videos. Whether you guys like it or not. I don't give a fuck anymore. So there you go. Bring it on the comments or don't. Like it or don't. Don't care. That's the way it's always been. Even though I wanna grow my channel now. I've changed my mind about that. I'd like to grow my channel. But given the previous, you know, the track record so far, I'll just figure it out on my own. If it grows, it does. If it don't, it'll just stay right where it's at. Because I'm not going to ask for help anymore. And the next person, oh, this community's so great, I'm going to comment. No, it's not. They suck. It's so great when you're, you know, like I said, sending people shit. You know, it's so great when a group of friends are, oh man, that's really great, brother. That looks good. Yeah, I guess some long-haired, bearded guy that, you know, asks for advice on how to do stuff. No, we can't answer that guy. Fuck that guy. He's not part of our little clique. He's not part of our little group. You know. So that's all right. So, anyways, that's it for today. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't do another one for a fucking month. But either way, I'm not going anywhere. I said that out of probably anger, whatever. But I'm not giving anybody the satisfaction of seeing me go. My short got 173 fucking views. My video asking advice got 14. And out of those 14 views, not one person could answer my questions. But let's help the community grow. Let's help people be better model builders because that's what we're all about. Bullshit. Y'all are all about yourselves and what you can get from somebody else. So, see ya.